Most people who pick up the Steam controller figure out the basics pretty quickly. You move, you aim, maybe you tweak a sensitivity setting, and you call it a day. But if that is all you are doing, you are leaving a huge amount of power sitting completely untouched. Today we are getting into the features that most people miss entirely. Let's start with one that genuinely changes how you play certain games. The right trackpad on the Steam controller can act as a full mouse, not a joystick trying to act like a mouse, an actual cursor. For strategy games, older PC titles, anything that was built for a keyboard and mouse and never got proper controller support, this is a game changer. You are no longer fighting the game, you are navigating it naturally. And it pairs perfectly with the on-screen keyboard. A specific button combination pulls it up right there in your session. No reaching for a separate keyboard, no breaking immersion, just type what you need and get back to playing. It sounds like a small thing until you actually need it, and then you wonder how you ever managed without it. The joystick is deeper than it looks too. You can configure it to behave as a mouse region, which means it controls the cursor only within a defined area of the screen. You get to set the size, the position, and the sensitivity. For tactical games or anything requiring pinpoint accuracy, this is the kind of fine control that a standard joystick simply cannot give you. Then there is haptic feedback. This one tends to get dismissed as a gimmick, and that is a mistake. The haptics on the Steam controller are subtle and purposeful. During menu navigation, during gameplay moments that call for it, you feel something. It adds a layer of presence to the experience that you do not notice until you turn it off, and suddenly everything feels a little flat. Now, if you are enjoying this and you want more content like it, hit that like button and subscribe. It genuinely helps, and there is a lot more coming. One of the most impressive things about this controller is how it handles games with zero native controller support. Take something like Torchlight 2, no controller support at all, but with the Steam controller, you can map out controls that mimic a traditional layout so well that you would never know the game was not designed for it. Vampire Survivors is another good example. You can set up dual joystick functionality so you are alternating hand use during those long sessions. That is not just clever, that is the controller actively protecting you from fatigue. Beyond that, the virtual menu system lets you build custom radial menus for complex commands. Instead of hunting through button combinations mid-game, you hold a button, a menu appears, and you select what you need. For games with a lot of actions, this simplifies everything. The trigger sensitivity is fully adjustable. Dual-stage triggers let you register light presses and full presses as separate inputs, which matters enormously in games where the difference between half throttle and full throttle is the difference between winning and crashing. You can tune exactly where each stage activates. The gyro controls are another feature people skip because they assume motion controls are just for casual games. They are not. In first-person shooters, racing games, and flight simulators, gyro input gives you a layer of precision that analog sticks cannot match. Combined with the grip sensors that activate gyro automatically when you pick up the controller properly, it becomes remarkably intuitive once you give it a few hours. And if you do not want to build all of this from scratch, you do not have to. The Steam community has shared thousands of pre-configured layouts. Find one built for your game, load it in, and you have a setup that someone else already spent hours optimizing. Finally, and this one surprises people, the Steam controller is not just for gaming. For general PC navigation, media control, browsing, it works. The combination of mouse emulation, the keyboard, and the customizable buttons means you can genuinely use this thing as a couch remote for your entire PC. The bottom line is this: most controllers are built around convention. The Steam controller is built around possibility. If you have been using it at surface level, you have not actually used it yet. Dig into these features, spend some time with the configuration tools, and you will find something that adapts to you rather than asking you to adapt to it.